hiccups. In today's video, I thought I'd do a little get ready with me. Why? It is now 11:15 in the morning, and all day I've done fine, I've not had any hiccups, and then all of a sudden I start filming and then they choose to appear out of nowhere. So that's just brilliant. So anyway, what I'm going to start by doing is my eyebrows, because these bitches is non-existent. I need a pencil sharpener because I've been using this blunt ass fucking eyebrow pencil for literally ages now. I'm just gonna have to cut out the hiccups because they're just being like fucking ridiculous. I wanna give you my heart. Okay, so in terms of like eyeshadow and stuff, don't fall. In terms of eyeshadow, so I used to have tons and tons of makeup palettes, and I realised that I was literally hardly ever using them, so I gave them all to my little sister. So they're probably destroyed by now. I pretty much stick to the same two palettes. I've got two Morphe palettes. They are the 35F and the 35O. I mostly use the 35F, to be honest. It's like mega old. As you can see, the branding is actually different on both of them. But it's literally the nicest eyeshadow palette ever. It's got every colour you'd ever want in like warm, nudie tones, and then tons of glitter colours. So I'm probably going to end up using that one. I'll show you the other one just for the sake of it. As you can see, pretty much untouched. However, it's just as lovely. I do feel like a lot of the colours in this one are pretty much the same. What am I feeling today? I think I'm just going to do like my usual thing. See, I'm always tempted to do orange, but like orange is just a bit out there. So let's not do that. Anywho, so I've already put down my base, which you would have seen me do. I've put some foundation down and powdered it. Here's my little makeup bag, so cute. I'm just taking a fluffy like blending brush kind of thing. It's majorly dirty because I don't actually care very much. So I'm not a makeup gal. I do like doing it, but I'm not great at it. So I'm basically going in with this little orange shade right here. As you can see, it's like one of my most used ones. So I basically just put this in my crease. I've got wonky eyes, if you didn't already notice. So I try to use eyeshadow in a way that will make them even. However, it never works. So I don't know why I bothered, to be quite honest. But every day is a new day, guys. It might go right one day. Gotta keep trying. As you can see, my eyelids actually fall in different places. I don't know why they do that. Thanks, Mum. Anywho, we will draw a new one. I think I might get that fixed with like Botox or something at some point in my life. I don't know. I actually hate it because like it shows up so bad on like camera and in pictures and stuff like that. I don't really care too much, like it doesn't, you know, I don't feel bad about myself for it, but it's just annoying, you know, when you just look at your face and you're like, why is my face so unsymmetrical? And you know, symmetry is beauty, as they say. That's not me saying that, by the way, don't kill me. And for some reason, does anyone else ever notice this, but like, if you do eyeshadow, like one side always comes out better than the other. Like one will look amazingly blended, and then this other one just looks like you've just patted eyeshadow on it and left it there. Oh, we've got that base colour on. Now I'm going to go in with this little colour. It's like a red tone colour. So I'm basically going to put this in the corner and then blend it into the other eyeshadow that we already added in there. Like so. I'm not doing it all the way over, I'm just doing it halfway. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. I've just blended that red into both of my eyes. So I'm going to use this little whatever it is, and I'm basically going to add a glitter now. So I know not many people like glitter on the eyelids. I do, so here's what it is. I'm going to add like a lightish goldy kind of colour, so it's going to be a mix of these two right there. I think I stabbed my nail into that then. Basically just going to mix those two together, and I'm going to pack it from like the middle of my eyelid all the way into the inner corner. I'm basically just doing almost a cut crease, but not a cut crease because I'm too lazy to do that, but I'm pretty much cutting out my crease with the brush anyway. I'm evening out these wonky ass eyelids. Okay, so then I go back in with the brush that I used for the dark colours, and I pretty much blend the glittery like top bit in, just to make sure that there's no like really harsh lines, because I don't like harsh lines. So that is my eyeshadow look for every single day. And then after I've done my eyeshadow, I go into foundation. So I always wear the Estee Lauder Double Wear. It is literally the best foundation ever. It's kind of dry, and it does dry fast as well. So you do have to kind of work fast with it, otherwise, because I do this. So I dot my foundation all over my face, like so. And if you don't work with it quickly and then you go over it with your beauty blender, you basically pretty much have like the marks where you've stuck your finger on your face. So that's one bad thing about it. However, everything else I'd say is amazing. They go really, really light and really, really dark, these foundations. So they cover pretty much everybody, which is good. It is on the expensive side, I am aware of that. However, drugstore foundations make me break out. I've got really bad skin as it is. It's not looking awful at the moment, but I do break out quite often. Yeah, because I used to actually use the Rimmel Lasting Perfection foundation, which is a drugstore foundation. And I used to wear that all throughout high school and wondered why I was breaking out all the time. Yeah, it used to cause really, really bad acne for me. So then when I switched over to the Estee Lauder foundation, it pretty much just like solved all those issues. And I stopped breaking out from like wearing makeup. So I do get that it is expensive, but for me it is actually worth it, so I don't really mind. And to be honest as well, with this foundation, like a little does go a long way. You don't have to use a lot for it to cover your whole face. So now I'm just powdering everywhere with the Rimmel Stay Matte foundation. With the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, it's pressed powder, and I use it in the shade Translucent. So I was watching this video before. I don't know if you know who she is, you might or you might not have heard of her. She's called Susie J. Todd, and she does like, she's so funny. She does these videos, like really random videos. And before I watched one of her shaving her face. She wanted to see how smooth her skin would be under makeup if she did it. So she shaved her face with literally like a razor and lasered it. And then she actually came on camera like halfway through the video and was like, my hair grew back stubbly and black, so like watch at your own risk. It was so funny. My point is that I have so much peach fuzz on my face. It is literally ridiculous. I get so sick of it because like when you do your makeup, it makes your makeup look so crap. So I'm basically taking the Hoola bronzer by Benefit and the little brush that comes with it right now. And I basically just blend it all the way up the side of my face. Give myself some thick cheekbones. Because I do not know why, but my face is literally the most undefined face you will ever come across in your life. I've got wonky eyes, no cheekbones, a double chin. I've lost so much weight and I still can't get rid of my double chin, which is just brilliant. Maybe I was just born to have it. Maybe I should just embrace it. So yeah, so I'm basically just blending this out now with a big brush. This is the Real Techniques. I don't know what that's called because I've had it for about 10 years, so the name is rubbed off. I think it might be the buffer brush. I feel like it looks like a buffer brush. So yeah, I just basically take this up the sides of my head because I've got an enormous forehead as well. Thanks, Mom. And pretty much just make yourself look like an Oompa Loompa. More and more and more. God, don't you just feel so much better with some makeup on? It's not even done yet. I probably look like a fucking freak, but girl, them cheekbones though. Why can't I be born with some cheekbones instead of having to fucking draw them on? I used to think as well that whenever I'd watch other YouTubers, like, oh my god, her skin is so nice. Oh my god, she's got such defined features. We shouldn't feel like that, ladies. Should just be happy with what you got, with the fact that you can draw shit on your face and fix it. Next, I basically have this Olivia Hale blush. It's absolutely broken to pieces. It's been thrown and smashed in that makeup bag God knows how many times. Oh my god, as well, one time I went to use my beauty blender and I started like putting my foundation on, and then at the end I started to realise like how pinky looking my face was. And my beauty blender had been all up in this shit. So I just done like my makeup and realised that I'd blended my foundation in with blusher all over it. So I'm gonna go in with some mascara now. No, we're forgetting highlighter. So I actually don't have a highlighter because I broke it and it's smashed everywhere. It's actually all in that makeup bag. So what I use instead is this colour in the corner, which is like a white glittery colour. I don't know if you can see that. This one. And I get it on this little, whatever this is, brush of some sort, and I just go up the sides of my face. I've got no lighting, so it's not exactly glowing right now, but it will do in the sun, I promise. It will do. It will do in the sun, I promise. I got you glowing, girl. I'm also going to take this little tiny brush and do the same colour but in the corner of my eyes. And then I'm going in with mascara, which I use the Maybelline Last Sensational one, the purple one. It's a really good mascara actually. I actually love this mascara, but I'm running out. It's kind of drying up a bit. So I do really try and get in the roots of my eyelashes because I don't actually wear false eyelashes. I think, to be honest, I'm just too lazy to actually put them on. So right now you might think, what the fuck is she doing? I'm basically brushing my eyebrows upwards because I like the brushed up effect, if you know what I'm talking about. And I'm doing it with mascara because I have no eyebrow gel and mascara holds it in place all day. Can't leave those bad boys out. I do sometimes do eyeshadow to match like underneath my eyes, you know, like on your lash line, but I can't bother today. So I've still been doing intermittent fasting as well. I think this is like my 2nd or 3rd week. And I've also been doing 10,000 steps a day, either running or walking. So I have lost quite a bit of weight since the intermittent fasting video. Say quite a bit. It can't have been that much, it's only been a week, but I feel a lot lighter. So I'm excited for that. I'll probably try and show you a little body check soon. So I'm just using this other Olivia Hale lipstick now. It's in the shade Naked Mauve, or Mauve, whatever you want to call it. And this is like the only lip gloss that I actually suit. For some reason, lip glosses just don't suit me, like any colour, nah. Whereas this is kind of like my own lips, but a little bit better. Obviously without the foundation on my lips. So this is the finished makeup look. You've obviously seen this look before. It's in every single one of my other videos pretty much. It's like the only makeup look that I ever do, so yeah. It's a nice look though. I do think it's cute. And it's easy to do. You only need 3 eyeshadows. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye!